Co-suction began. Every month he sent me photos of the progress. I watched empty land become a beautiful building. The lobby looked elegant. The rooms looked luxurious. The restaurant looked ready to welcome guests from around the world. I imagined standing beside my son on opening day feeling proud of everything we had built together. As the months passed, communication slowly changed. My calls became shorter. My messages often went unanswered. Whenever I asked about the opening date, Daniel said there were delays with inspections, suppliers, and permits. I believed him because large projects often face unexpected problems. Then one afternoon, I visited the construction site without calling first. The parking lot was full. Guests were walking in and out carrying luggage. Bright signs welcomed visitors. Staff members wore matching uniforms. The hotel was clearly open. Confused, I asked the receptionist when the grand opening had taken place. She smiled and said about 10 weeks ago. It was a wonderful celebration. I thought she had mistaken me for someone else. I stepped outside and called Daniel. He did not answer. I called again. No answer. Finally, I called his wife, Emily. She answered cheerfully until I asked a simple question. When was the grand opening? There was a long silence. Then she quietly replied, "That was 10 weeks ago. We only invited close family and friends." Those words echoed in my mind. Only invited close family and friends. I wanted to ask one question. What exactly was I if not family? Instead, I simply thanked her and ended the call. That evening, I sat alone looking through old family photographs. I remembered teaching Daniel to ride a bicycle. I remembered paying for his education. I remembered standing beside him after every failure, encouraging him to try again. I could not understand how the father who financed the dream had become invisible. For several days, nobody contacted me. Then my phone rang. It was Emily. She sounded worried. She explained that business had been slower than expected. Unexpected expenses had appeared. Suppliers needed payment. Utility bills were overdue. She asked if I had transferred another $100,000. I smiled. For the first time in weeks, I felt completely calm. I told her I needed some time to think. What she did not know was that I had already spoken with my lawyer and accountant. Although I had trusted my son without demanding contracts, there were still bank records, emails, investment transfers, and written business discussions proving my financial involvement. I also discovered something unexpected. The hotel had been promoted everywhere as a family-owned business, yet my name appeared nowhere. The next morning, I requested a formal meeting. Daniel arrived expecting another check. Instead, he found legal documents on the table. I calmly explained that I had invested, not donated, my retirement savings. I reminded him that partnership means respect, honesty, and accountability. I was no longer asking for recognition. I was demanding it. His confidence disappeared. Emily looked shocked. They admitted they had been afraid I would overshadow their success. Some friends had suggested that younger owners looked better for marketing. They believed excluding me would make the business appear modern and independent. Their explanation hurt more than the betrayal itself. Success had become more important than gratitude. I gave them two choices: either repay every dollar according to a legal agreement, or officially recognize my ownership and allow complete financial transparency. After several days of negotiation, they chose partnership. The hotel website was updated. My name appeared as founding investor. Financial reports became open. Professional management replaced emotional decisions. Within 1 year, the hotel became profitable. But something had changed forever. Money returned. Trust did not. Today we speak politely. We attend family dinners. We celebrate birthdays. But some wounds never completely disappear. People often ask whether I regret helping my son. My answer surprises them. No. I regret confusing love with blind trust. Helping family is a beautiful thing. Helping without accountability can destroy relationships. If my story teaches anything, let it be this: never allow kindness to replace wisdom. Never believe that asking for written agreements means you do not trust someone. The strongest families protect both relationships and responsibilities. The hotel still stands today as a symbol of success. But every time I walk through those doors, I remember one painful lesson. Wealth can build buildings, but only respect can build families. If someone values your money more than your presence, they have already shown you where you truly stand. Sometimes the greatest investment is not the money you give, but the boundaries you choose to keep.